Alright y'all, this is a simple supply and demand video, basically showing you guys how to get a winning strategy, right? Supply and demand, and how to up your win rate. So some key things I want you guys to look for, right? And I'm actually use this example. Boom, this is 930. This is 930 candle right here. Seeing it, some people, yeah, this could be a double top. But me back in the past, personally, I would see that prices moving up. Creating demand, came off this demand, and then we got the break of the candle. I most likely would have been in this trade and would have lost immediately. But now it's one key thing that I look for, right? I still look for other factors, but one main thing I'm specifically looking for that literally changed my win rate, and that is the break of the candle. Break of structure on the 930 candle or after the 930 candle. The first break of structure. So as we come right here, this is this candle right here. This red candle right here is the 930 candle. Alright, this candle right here. So we have structure up here, and this is structure right here as well. This low right here, this is structure. The price is trading in between these two, swing high and these swing lows, right? First break of structure we get is this candle right here. This is 945 candle. We break this low. Okay, I'm looking for a supply. Being that we broke a low, I want to start trading down. Do this supply right here. The candle right after it came up, tapped it, and gave us that break of the candle right here. Again, this would have been gone. Well, before I was looking for the break of structure after or on 930 candle. Again, I was just looking what direction it's going in. And again, I would have been in this trade. I would have been in this demand trade because prices are going up. So I'm thinking it's just going to continue up. But without that right there, right? First break of structure again was 940. Or what was that? Yeah, the 940, 945 candle. Price came up, tapped the box, supply box, gave it a break the candle, and it went for 1 and 2. So that's the main thing I want you guys to see when I'm about to show you guys these trades, right? I'm gonna do a couple. So just pay attention. First break of structure on the 930 candle or after the 930 candle. Let's see the results. And I'm gonna fast forward a lot because I always just want to get to 930. I'm not trading before, I'm not trading after. I'm not trading before 930. Okay? So I'm gonna fast forward to 930 every time market opens. Market opens at 8 a.m. So I'll just be fast forwarding. And I'm gonna slowly go through it too. So 25 candle printed. We have structure here. We have structure here. So let's see. Boom. 930 candle. Broke this structure. Okay. Let me look for supply. So this can even go two ways, right? We can get a tap into this box immediately and get a break of candle on it as well. If that's the case, if this price does tap this box and breaks this candle on the same candle, then I'm in this trade. Or it can give us a gap. Alright, so price came, tapped the box immediately, and broke this candle. So again, I will be in this trade for a sell. Boom, stop loss is above that candle high. And again, partials 1 and 1 always. Boom, take profit 1 and 2. Stop, take profit. And let's just print the results. Price comes down. Let me go to a 1 minute candle so I can get out accurately. Alright, so it went down. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see if it got closer. Alright, so it would have, damn. Alright, so it would have tapped it. Let me see if I can get out. Alright, so it would have tapped our one-on-one. I'll just get out right here. Partials. I'll get out for a partial close. Price isn't really trying to get me that close to it so I can get out accurately. But, boom. We hit our one-on-one at partials. Right? And being as though that I would usually move my stop to break even, I mainly want to look for a swing high. Like I mainly want to keep it above a swing high, being as though that these are, this is the last swing high. I think I'm gonna keep it right there, or no, I'll probably move it down one because this is swing high as well. So I necessarily am not moving my price to break even. Is always above a candle at least to give it more room. And yeah, let's see what happens. Boom. Price came up, came back down, and hit our 1 and 2. 14.90 for that trade. And that's that. Again, the main thing I'm looking for is that break of structure on the 930 candle or after the 930 candle. 930 candle printed right there. Again, broke this structure on the 930 candle. And again, the next candle came into the supply zone, broke this candle at the same time. So I'm in. Stop above that candle. TP, 1-on-1 partials, 1 and 2 always. Alright. So I'm gonna just go through it a couple more times, but I'm not gonna say nothing. So I just want y'all to visually see it, see what I'm doing, and yeah. Price never tapped. It's okay, it happened. This with the results. Put this line here because sometimes demands can be like, because this zone right here is a demand as well. So the light came back. Some people could have got in there, still could have got a 1-on-1. Could have moved their stop a little bit lower. Either way it could go, but still the direction is based off of that first break of that first break of structure on the 930 or after 930. So let's see another. Again, same concept. This one was crazy. Same concept. 930 candle was all the way up here. First break of structure was towards the downside. It broke this structure over here on that 930 candle. Created a supply, never tapped. Price came down, created another supply, never tapped. Price came down again, created another supply, never tapped. Price came down again, created another supply. This one tapped, gave us the break of the candle, and we're in. 1 and 1, 1 and 2, hit. Let's see how far this went. Cause this was pushing down. The line started coming up right there, but yeah, it wouldn't have got to 1 and 3, but boom, 1 and 2. That's all we need, bro. I'm gonna show a couple more. So again, y'all can get the gist of it. This price did not hold. That's okay. It was Friday. We won some, we lose some. Friday was just trying to get his money back because it gave us no momentum. It pushed up, but never gave us a momentum off of the zone. It consolidated, and then it was already 12. So that's that. Broke the zone later on, and yeah, just live with it. Even though you lose on the first trade, right? This is still supply and it never got broken through. It's still before 12. So do not be scared to get in for a re-entry. Y'all see how this strategy is going, right? We're almost done a month, so we're literally gonna continue for the whole month. But I just gave you guys a lot of data to grasp and pretty much implement on your own. This is supply and demand. Again, the main objective, I'm gonna explain everything at the end of it when I go through them. But y'all seeing the results. No trade this day, it's invalid. we break a low, we come up and break a high. Like if we break a low and all supplies has been broken, then pretty much there's no trade for that day. And that's okay. Same if we break a high and all demands are broken, then there's no trade that day. I'm not looking to reverse I'm not looking to reverse the other way. Like, okay, let's say we broke the swing high, now I'm looking for demands. I'm not doing that. If I had a bias, and my bias is again based on the 930 or after the 930 candle, whichever direction it breaks first, then that's the bias I want to go. Again, y'all seen the results. So again, if it breaks demands or supplies, all of them, is no trading day. And that was actually the last day. So this is the results, y'all. Y'all seen it. 76% win rate. Took 17 trades. Started with 5,000, up 21,000. 17 trades on March, 21K. We won 13, lost 4. Show y'all the results real quick. Y'all see this win streak, bro? Crazy. I literally went through all of them with you guys. Literally went through all the trades with you guys. I'm gonna do, let's go here real quick. 76% win rate. This was a 68% win rate, 77% win rate, 66% win rate. And this is all used in the same strategy. The same exact thing that I just implemented in a video. My win rates went from 36, 46, 44, and actually, I think it's this one or this one. I think it's these two. It's the 16,000 one. I was implementing the same strategy, right? But this is only a 46% win rate, and I'm wondering what's going on differently. And the only thing is the pairs. The only thing is the contracts. And what I mean by that, when I was back testing Nas, I'm gonna see if you guys can see it here. When I was back testing Nas was disrespecting supply and demand a lot, right? It was disrespecting it a lot. Demand, right? You put demand right here, got broken through. Disrespected. This actually looked like got disrespected, broke through the zone just to continue down. Nas was literally disrespecting supply and demand so much. Like it would literally work out the zone and continue the direction that I already based it on going. And it did that a lot. With gold and silver, it holds. It respects supply and demand way more than it does Nas. So this is why I had a 46% win rate on Nas. But as you see on gold and silver, my win rates are much higher, right? Win rates are much higher. I had a 100K account on silver, 22 trades, 47,000 for the month. I'm not sure how many months I did that, but yeah, 47,000 for the month. Gold started with 50K, 23,000 for the month. The ones I just did with you guys started with 5,000, 26,000, well, 21,000 for the month. And yeah. So let me, I'm gonna go through it one more time. 21,000 for the month. 76% win rate for that month. And again, it's the same strategy. What we looking for? We're looking for the first break on the 930 candle or after the 930 candle. As y'all see right here, this is the 930 candle. We're breaking this high right here. This is structure. This is a higher high, lower low, right? So lower high, lower lows. When we break this is breaking structure. So boom, we broke it with this 930 candle. Okay, since we broke it with that 930 candle, now I'm looking to buy. That's my bias for today. I'm looking to buy. So let me draw my demand. The demand was created with that 930 candle push. Price came down, right? Price was up here, consolidated. And I also drew one right here. It was in a zone, so I wanted to see at least break this candle highs. I wanted to at least see it break that candle high before I got in. It never broke that high, so it continued pushing down. Came back to the original zone that I created. Broke the candle, right? Rejected the zone, broke the candle. I'm in 1 and 2. Boom, this is the 930 candle, right? We was already breaking structure with the 925 candle, but I want to wait for that 930 candle. So 930 candle, I'm looking over to the left. We broke this structure, right? We broke this structure with that 930 candle as well. Left a gap right here, drew a supply, never tapped it. Price was still coming down, came down, right? Made the supply right here. I was waiting for that entry, right? So yeah, this the one I got in twice. So boom, price is coming down, pushing down right here, right? This candle came up. This was the candle. I'm like, okay, I'm about to get in. If it breaks this candle right here, this 1015 candle, this candle broke that candle, I'm in. My stop loss is above this candle, right? Price consolidated a little bit, came back up, got me out, but this supply is still valid because it never broke through, right? We're coming back down, and I want to see at least break a couple candles before I hop in, right? And I could have hopped in right here on that candle, on this candle right here, but that side was a little late, and it was breaking this candle. That was my other entry, so stop loss is above this swing high right here. And still, I think I just took this one for a 1-on-1. This would have still went for a 1 and 2 though. Would have still went for a 1 and 2. But I went for a 1-on-1 just on that one. And that's okay. You ain't gotta go for 1 and 2s every day. But I'm gonna show y'all one more time. Again, it's the same. Well, this one lost, but you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. But literally, it's the same concepts, the same strategy. What's this? Like this one lost as well. Yeah, that one consolidated, that one lost. Did this one lose? Oh, so this one reached the 1-on-1, but it never reached the 1 and 2. And that's okay as well. So let me show y'all this one. This is the last one I'm gonna show y'all. Boom. What we have, 930 candle. First break of structure. We're breaking structure with this 930 candle. Telling us, okay, this might want to continue out for today. I drew my demand. Price came down. Boom. Rejection candle. Boom. And I'm waiting for that candle break. Gave us that candle break, right? If I have my stop loss all the way down there, that's cool. Still reached the 1-on-1. And yeah, that's literally the easy supply and demand strategy that I just implemented. And again, you guys seen the results. 4 losses, 13 wins. I went on a whole week win streak, bro. So, you know, that's that, bro. So again, hopefully you guys can implement that in your trading strategy. That's the easiest supply and demand strategy that I came abroad. And again, I was not doing that before. I believe even in my videos, you guys can go back. It was different, right? Probably was on the video, but we lost 367 because I think I was holding it for at least a 1 or 2, right? Price came up, came back down, got me out. But the whole time, I was in this trade early. I got in like, what time was that? 8:40. Because I wanted to trade, but I needed to leave the house. But again, think of it as the strategy that we just implemented, right? We're waiting until 9:30. Boom, this is the 9:30 candle. We're breaking structure with that 9:30 candle. Broke structure with that 9:30 candle, okay? Now I'm looking for a demand. This demand already got tapped in. So if we would have seen this demand coming after 9:30, this candle would have broke through that demand. Okay, let me look for another one. Boom, that's where I drew it at. Price came, tapped, rejected. Another candle printed. Boom. Candle break right there. Stop loss under that swing. 1-on-1. And this one actually would have went for a 1 or 2. I actually went for a 1 or 3. What's the highest I went? Went for a little like 1 and 3, close to 1 or 4. And I would have had this trade, right? if I would have waited until after 9:30 or that 9:30 candle. Again, give my direction bias. So from now on, this is how I will trade supply and demand, and that's that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully y'all got some good information from it. And yeah, I'm looking forward for this week. It's your boy FX Fields. I'm out.